Firstly, congratulations. It was so touching. I was ready to burst into tears, honestly, because it was indeed touching and I saw people crying. So thank you very much for this experience.
Thank you.
Yes, it was the show. It wasn't just a show, it was something else.
That's very kind. Sure, I'm Gianni Scumaci.
I want you to tell us about your experience on stage at HAIRFEST 2024.
No, I mean, I've just come off stage. It was just a really special evening for me. I was very keen to, when you're vulnerable on stage and you're letting people in, you have to feel safe that people are going to receive that in the right way. And the audience tonight, and particularly the Greek culture in general, I felt it was the right place to deliver this and share. And I'm very grateful to everyone for their response.
Because you said also that you're family oriented, so I think Greek people are really family oriented, so this was the part that made us cry.
Yeah, well, I was very lucky to have family here. Yeah, my parents, my wife, my daughter and my mother-in-law were all here. And it was important to me because, I'm very lucky, not everybody gets the chance to do that. And, I wanted to seize the opportunity, and I'm very family orientated, like I was saying in the show. And so for me, it's really about that. And yeah, I mean, it was emotional for me as well. So yeah, thank you for for sharing that with me. But it's when it is family, it is always emotional, mostly. And I'm very grateful that I've got that opportunity.
That's so beautiful. I would like to tell us about, more specific about the vibes of the people. How did you see them? As you mentioned somehow, but can you analyze it a bit more?
The audience?
The audience.
Yeah, I mean, I think that when you share something that's more emotional as opposed to exciting, the audience tend to respond in a very different way. I mean, HAIRFEST is incredible. I mean, it's got the energy and the people, it's incredible. But speaking with George, I decided I really wanted to bring something that was on an emotional level as opposed to an excitement level, just to be general. I mean, there was so many different elements from different artists which were great. But for me, it was really about when you share something deep, really you have to let it sink in, and I could feel, actually, not see, the audience processing it. And you never quite know because it's not an instant response. But I think the response I had at the end, which was a very kind response from everyone, and then the Q&A, I think that's when I started to understand that they had processed it in the way I had hoped. But you never know until you sort of feel it afterwards.
There were so many questions. I haven't seen this before, so I think yes. Tell us about the source of your inspiration for this for today's show.
I think, to be honest, it was about understanding who I am as a person and coming to terms with that, being really comfortable with who I am. And I think it had to be authentic. And authenticity, if it's authentic, as I said, if it comes from a heart, I think you can touch a heart. And I saw quite a few tears in the audience, so I'm pleased that there were tears with me, not against me.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, give us a message, share a message with us, with Hairdressing News members that couldn't be here today. What would it be?
Well, I'm sorry that they missed it, but I hope that maybe we get the chance to see each other in the future. And it's a great event, not to be missed. It's a very unique event, and I think that your viewers and your readers and your followers should definitely book for next year. Whether I'm here or not's irrelevant. It's just a great venue and a great event.
Okay, so till next time.
I hope so. I look forward to it.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Good night.